All right, guys. I've got some of our Shawnee Mission South Special Education Department staff here to help demonstrate how to play the TMI game. So, guys, as educators, you probably see this all the time. A kid will start talking, or an adult for that matter, and it'll be okay at first. And then they start oversharing, and it gets a little more uncomfortable, and a little more uncomfortable, and a little more uncomfortable until finally they reach the point where they've way overshared and you kind of want to run out of the room. Yeah? Okay, I think we've all been there. So this is how you play the game. Each of you has a game stop sign. Okay, where's your stop sign? Okay, cool. So when I'm reading this scenario, when you start to feel a little bit uncomfortable, hold the game sign up in front of your chest. And then when it veers into I'm really, really uncomfortable territory, hold it up in front of your face. And then we'll talk about the scenario. All right, you ready? Okay, here's your first scenario. A high school student is talking to a classmate. The classmate is not a close friend, just a kid the student happens to sit next to in English. The classmate asks, "What'd you do over the weekend?" Okay, so here's the kid's response. Remember, when you start to get uncomfortable chest, super uncomfortable face. Not a lot. Hung out with my family on Friday night. We ordered a pizza, watched a movie, played outside with the dog. I caught the Chiefs game on Sunday. Was goofing around on the computer. I was looking up people from school on Instagram. Do you know Katie? I don't really know her, but I was looking at her Insta. She has a lot of swimsuit photos on there. She wears really tiny swimsuits. I could see everything. Do you think she's hot? I think she's hot. Okay, you can put them down. So tell me what made you uncomfortable.
I didn't know I was going to go first.
It's fine.
It seemed like he was starting to stalk her. And then when he started to talk about the swimsuits, got real uncomfortable. And then when he started talking about exactly how he thought she looked in the swimsuit, that was way TMI for me.
Okay, yeah, I think we could concur on that. Was that kind of how you felt about it too? Yeah, I agree. And I think it's especially worse because it's a kid that you do not know well. It's bad enough that sometimes people talk about stuff like that behind closed doors with close friends. It's when you're like in the middle of class with a kid you don't even know well. You could really offend them. Like, what if this is like Katie's significant other or one of her best friends, and now you're, her cousin, and now you're objectifying her. Mm-hmm. So, making those kind of comments, you got to be careful. So I think you guys got it exactly right.
Even on closed doors.
Yeah, because you don't know who's going to hear you, right? And it's even worse when you're at school. All right, so you guys get the idea of how this game is played. Go ahead and go through the additional scenarios, and we'll come back together and talk as a class.